now we're going to have Dr. Andres Honrubia Escribano. I can't seem to, so Dr. Andres Escribano is an associate prof at the Department of Electrical, Electronics and Control Engineering of the University of Castillala, Mancha, Spain. He received his degree in electrical engineering from the Polytechnic University of Madrid, Spain in 2008, and PhD degree in renewable energy from the Technical University of Cartagena, Spain. In 2012, since 2008, he has worked for several research entities, such as the University of Castilla, Mancha, University of Jaén, the Technical University of Cartagena. As a result, he has published over 100 articles in journal, books, and specialized conferences. Thank you very much for being here today. Professor Andres, I'll put you in the...
Yes, hi, good morning, everybody. So 1 second, I will try to connect to share my screen. Okay, and thank you very much for inviting me to be here. It is really a pleasure to be here. So what I am going to do is to talk about the implementation of energy efficiency measures in the academic sector, specifically at our university, okay? Because we have been working in the last 2 years in the implementation of different energy efficiency measures to reduce the electrical energy consumption, and obviously as well as the money, no? the expenses on electrical energy. So, okay, let's start with the presentation. I will introduce very brief who we are, then I will give you a sort of introduction to this topic, and then we will focus on the tool that we have developed for the monitoring and analysis of the electric consumption at our university, okay? And after that, I will show you the final results, okay? The real savings that we have achieved in the last year, 2023, and also 2022. And then future actions that we are developing right now related to the same topic, okay? Energy efficiency and also integration and implementation of renewable energies. Okay, so who we are? We are a young university, okay? We are more or less 20. We are 42 years old, okay? So more or less young university. We are here in the region of Castilla-La Mancha, okay? We are in the central area of Spain. We have 4 big campuses in the cities of Albacete, Ciudad Real, Toledo, and Cuenca in the yellow points, and then we have another smaller mini campus, okay, in the city of Talavera and Almadén with the blue. Okay, this is our university. It is a big, extensive university. In total, we have 127 buildings. This is very important because to apply energy efficiency measures in 127 buildings, it is complex, okay? Why it is complex? Because some of our buildings, okay, are historical buildings, okay? And in those cases, it is more complex to do different actions than in new buildings, okay, because we have new buildings as well for some faculties. In fact, now we are also doing new buildings for another faculty. So we have a big mix, okay, of buildings. In general, we have 30,000 students and 4,000 staff. Our university is a multidisciplinary university, okay? You can study, for example, you can study electrical engineering in Albacete, but you can also study electrical engineering in Ciudad Real or in another city, or medicine, or social sciences, okay? It is a complete multidisciplinary university. And we have different research centers, okay? 33 research centers as well, covering all the fields in the knowledge. And I work at the Renewable Energy Research Institute, which is the only one institute of our university related or focused on renewable energies. At our research center, we have 5 research areas or departments. I work at the grid integration area, so it is all the issues related to how to integrate renewable energies into power systems. Okay, that is the general thing. In addition to the research that we do, I wanted to comment also with you, because maybe this is interesting for you as well. Since the last year, we are involved in a European project, specifically from the EIT. The EIT is the European Institute for Innovation and Technology, and it is a project focused on providing training courses, okay? Training courses, in this case, on deep tech, okay? On deep tech, such as sustainable energies. These courses are completely free. They are completely online as well. And obviously, they have between 2 and 3 ECTS credits. Okay, so if any of you are interested in doing these courses, okay, of course you can do it. And our courses are in this link, but also if you access here to the link of the project, you can also see the courses offered by our colleagues. We have by our partners in the project. We have one partner in Denmark, one partner in Greece, one partner in Cyprus, and one partner in Ukraine. Okay, this is how the project is done. So now, let's focus on our presentation. Background and introduction. At our university, we have a total of 48 supply points. Okay, supply points in Spanish is named as CUPs. Okay, because it is a the universal code for the supply point. Okay, that is not important. Well, so imagine if we have 127 buildings and we have only 48 CUPs or supply points. We have the problem that in some cases, one of the CUPs is measuring one building, okay? The CUPs is measuring only the electrical consumption, okay? So one CUPs is measuring that building, but in other cases, maybe one CUPs is measuring 5 or 10, or in the case of the campus of Toledo, with one CUPs, we supply electrical energy to 30 buildings. So this is, but this is how it is, okay? This is how it is. So this is, let's see, because this is important, okay? Let's see. This is, we are seeing here in this figure, the spot price, okay, of the electrical energy. This is the daily electricity market price. Okay, from 2021 to 4 days ago. Okay, so we have 3 years, 21, 22, 23, and from January to April of 2024. So, and this is how the electricity market, this is real data, okay, from our market operator. So you can see each dot that you see here is an average value of the 24 hours of the day. Okay, so this is the real life. At the end of the year 2021, the spot price of the electricity market started to increase a lot. Okay, you can see it here easily in the figure. And this problem is also combined with the problem that the electricity invoices had a common delay of 2-3 months. So the problem at our university, as well as at any institution in Spain or in Portugal, okay, appear in more or less in March, okay, in February or March 2022, due to the delay in the invoices, okay, because in the first months of 2022, we had spent a big percentage of the budget for the electricity in that year, okay, that was the real situation and the problem. So to solve or to deal with this problem, since April 22, we started with the implementation of energy efficiency measures at no cost, okay? No cost. Why? Because they are easy measures. First, control on the air conditioning systems. This means to limit the hours of operating, okay? The operating hours, and also modifying the setting points, okay, the two things. Also, the lighting control, indoor and outdoor lighting control. This means, for example, for the outdoor lighting, we switch on only one of each 3 lamps, okay? So this was what we did. Then we also, in each building, okay, in the main electrical board of each building, everything was disconnected after the building was closed, okay? Because some people can forget to switch off the lighting or to switch off the air conditioning. So we did this. And also very important to take into account all the people. So the awareness of all the community of the university, students and staff, okay? Very, very important to tell all of them we have a problem and all of us have to solve it together. So we identified in that moment, April 2022, the need for the monitoring and analysis of the electric energy consumption. So we implemented a monitoring platform, okay? And this is what we have, what we started 2 years ago and what we have today. You can see it here. We can see in real time, okay, which is the consumption of any of the 48 supply points, okay? We can see it very easily. And what we started doing, and we are doing it today as well, is the development of a tool able to generate the reports about the electrical consumption of each supply point once the month has finalized. And this is sent to every director of faculties, every director of the school, okay, for their knowledge. Then we do a weekly analysis of the electric energy consumption of each week. And then what we do with that analysis is to take the decision on what will we do for the next week regarding with the electrical energy. So now I will tell you very briefly, okay, how this tool works, okay? Okay, it generates from the electricity market, the electricity market price, okay, as we said before. Then, according to our contract, okay, because that is very, very important because the electricity market is here, but now the contract that I have with the provider is very important. So now I modify or I apply the different parameters to the spot price. So with that, I have the money that I have to pay by each kilowatt hour consumed at each hour, okay? This is for example, for 1 day at each hour, if I consume 1 kilowatt in this hour, I will pay that amount of money. You can see, you can do something very, very easily. If you consume more energy in from 15 to 17 hours, you will save money because those are cheap hours. Yes, but my classes are, or our classes are, our university are scheduled at the beginning of the semester, so you cannot modify that, okay? But this is how it works. So then we mix the information with the electricity market price. I apply the coefficients of our electricity contract, and then I download the real consumption, okay, of the 48 supply points. So we can elaborate the monthly reports. Once the months have finalized, we can do it, and we send the reports for the knowledge of every director. And then, more important, the weekly analysis of the electric energy consumption. This is more important. Here, you can see the results for the year 2023, the weekly analysis, okay? Each week, with the bars, we can see a blue bar, consumption, okay, in kilowatts hour, electrical energy, and in orange, the cost associated with that consumption, okay? So, and then also with the lines, you can see as well the spot price in the electricity market and also the final cost for us, okay, applying the parameters of the contract. You can see something curious, no? In some weeks, for example, in these 2 weeks, in the second week of this is August, yes, August, okay, we use a lower amount of electrical energy, but we paid a higher amount of money, obviously due to the price of the market, okay, to the spot price of the market. We can see with this analysis, we have realized that we have several months, typically in April, May, October, where our consumption is not high, okay? Why? Mainly due to the air conditioning systems, okay? Both for heating and for cooling, okay? And also we have some problematic, problematic moments, which are mainly in the cold months, okay? During January and December, okay? Where you spend more energy, so you spend more money as well. Well, we do always the weekly analysis, but how do we do if we are doing it right or not? Is it good or bad? How do we do that? Okay, we had the budget for the 2023, 6.6 millions, okay, but it has no sense to apply each week. I must spend the average value. It has no sense. Why? Because I have holidays in summer or in Easter holiday or in winter, no? in Christmas. So at the end, that has no sense. So what we do is to relate each week proportionally to the year 2021, okay? And with that relation, okay, we estimate which will be the maximum amount of energy that you can spend for the next week, okay? So we do that. That is what we are doing, and that is working really, really fine. Once the electrical invoices are received, we validate our estimations, okay, because that is important if our estimations are working right, and we have errors between 2 and 3% of comparison of our estimation with the real cost. So I think that the method is validated. So now I will tell you the main results, okay? Results in consumption of electrical energy between the years 2021 up to 2023, you can see here, okay? All the monthly consumption. You can see if we compare 23 with 21, reductions of 13%, 10%, 41% in this month, okay? So these are the reductions that we have achieved with the very easy energy efficiency measures that I have told you at the beginning. For us, it is very important as well, this type of figure, okay, because this is the cumulative monthly consumption. Why? Because with the cumulative, you can see if you are deviating, okay? For example, if we see the year 2021, we didn't apply any energy efficiency measure, but now you can see in the years 22, in March, at the end of March, it is here. We started applying the energy efficiency measures. You can see in this moment, we started to deviate, okay, with the orange between the blue, okay? And then very similar in 2023, okay, because we applied the same energy efficiency measures in global. If we see here the global figure, we have saved almost 5,000 megawatts hour per year. In money, almost 1 million of euros. So this is the real life, okay? That is the saving in the year 22 and also in the year 23 in comparison to the year 21. That is the real. The savings in percentage, okay, this is what I told you. We can see also all the weeks, okay, from 2021 to 2024. Okay, and this is what we are doing right now, okay, right now, because this is the week up to the 15th week of the year 2024. We can see that the year 2024 is working really fine. Why? Because we are comparing it with the 2023, so it is really going fine. You may see here in the week 13 a difference, no, between the gray and the yellow, gray and yellow, due to why? Easy, due to Easter holidays, okay? It has no more interest, but we see that we are keeping the saving more or less constant. Future actions, okay, that we are planning, that I think that this could be very interesting. We are developing right now 2 solar photovoltaic projects for self-consumption in 2 of our campus, in the bigger ones, okay? In one of these installations, we will install 642 kilowatts, and in the other, 340 kilowatts of solar PV. These are 2, but we are going to develop in total 21 solar PV projects. This is why, because we evaluated the solar resource at every building, okay, and we compare that solar resource with our consumption, okay, because it is important that your consumption more or less follows the solar radiation. So the figures are these. In total, almost 3 gigawatts of solar PV we are planning to install for the whole university, okay, for the whole UCLM. The estimated cost is 2.6 million euros, but maybe this could be reduced between 5 and 10%, okay, due to the current cost of solar PV installations. We could generate for the self-consumption, okay, almost 4,000 megawatts hour per year. This is 25% of the annual electricity consumption. So these are our yearly savings, okay? This is the euros, almost 700,000 euros we are expecting to save each year, okay? This is with the real electricity cost of the last year, 2023. If we compare with 2022, where the electricity cost was very high, it would be even reduced. But we are talking about payback periods between 3 and 4 years. So very, very, very low payback periods, okay? And just to finish, we want to also renovate an existing hydropower plant in one of our campus, okay? Because we have here in the number, between the number 3 and 5, this is a mini hydro power plant, okay? We could renovate, we are evaluating it, 2 of the 3 existing turbines, and the third would be for museum. Now, how all hydropower plants used to work. And in total, we could have an installed capacity of 300 kilowatts. So it is fine, because the electricity generated with the hydro power plant could be enough in a year basis, okay, for all the campus. The problem is that we need a big budget, okay, close to 5 million euros. So the payback period is 12 years. It is a long period, but now we are talking with different companies, okay, if they are interested in doing this investment, and we are seeing the possibilities, okay, the different options that we have. So conclusions, and I will finish. It has been demonstrated that it is possible to reduce the consumption of electricity in a university up to 20%. This is real numbers of the consumption in electricity through the implementation of energy efficiency measures. The use of a monitoring analysis tool is required, okay? The development of solar PV projects for self-consumption is a current, interesting, and profitable solution. And finally, universities, as well as other institutions, may tend to a 100% sustainable energy management solutions. Our objective is to have a campus 100% free emissions, okay? This is a challenge, but we are focused on that. So I am sorry if I extended more than my time, okay? But thank you very much for attending. And of course, if you have any question at this moment or at any other moment, okay, you can send me an email here at my mail address. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Professor Andreas, for that wonderful presentation. This contact is on the screen. Please, if you have any questions from the audience, from people that were streaming live, please feel free to send in your questions.